On the St. Louis Cardinals. Coming up on the first pitch, Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit.
Jonathan Aranda.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And the 1-0. And we're off and running in a brand new season. Liberator making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Off the mark there. And now 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ball one.
And that drops in for a strike. Diaz wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. In the air, right field. Walker on the move. Brings it in. One out man at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Big time power. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. That one fouled off. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swing and a foul out of play. Aranda off of first with 2 away. And he pumps it a strike. Got him. That's out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Drew Rasmussen. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
1 away. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Ball, that's just out.
Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
And stepping in for the Cardinals. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe and second with a stolen base. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism.
The ground. Arenamo throws to first in time.
Batting fifth, catcher, Pedro Aje.
And a big swing and a miss. 2 outs and a runner at third here on opening day. Comes up
in the cheese on that one.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's an early 1-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Rays, Ryan Vilade.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Just missed. Way out front for strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Now he breaks his bat. Picks it up with the bare hand. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Chandler Simpson.
Hey!
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
In the dirt. Towards first. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Batting seventh,
Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's out number 2.
Batting 8th, catcher Nick Cortez.
And he swings through that one. Simpson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner takes off. Pitches low.
Ball 1.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position.
Inside
the defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Man on second, 2 down. That one found hard the other way. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. J.J. Weatherholt. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. J.J. Weatherholt with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Fought off foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball.
Pitch
That's ball
misses,
3.
and the count's full. Runner at second, nobody out. Got him swinging for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Nolan Gorman. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Outside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Full count now.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And ball 4,
Nope.
2 aboard.
Ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. Fly to center his first time he's 0 for 1. Shooting the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1.
Pitch location right there. Tough to pull that with you and take it towards the first base side of the field.
Strike 2. 2 on, 2 outs. Good eye
That's a
in that
ball.
spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Way high there. 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball 2.
Fastball,
Ball 3.
it gets out of the way. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Ball 1. Nope.
Here's a 2-0. And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. (3-1) now. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting the tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Diaz in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Yeah.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next pitch inside. Full count now. One out, base is empty, and a run in here on opening day. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. That one outside. Ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Diaz at first, one gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. Inside. And now it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at your Cedric Mullins now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the dirt. The 1-1. That clips a corner.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Limit the damage here. Solo shot ties it for Tampa. Back here in St. Louis, here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. Now one missed.
You know, these Cardinals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Too high, and now it's 3-1. Fastball for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Jordan Walker.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In the air to left center. Mullins gets under it. 2 away now. Alec Burleson will hit next. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. And it had the distance, but slices foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. With 3 complete, you're tied at 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Ryan Vilade. High fly ball, right field. And there's 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Chandler Simpson.
Hey!
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time.
He's in there.
That's a bunt single. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame him for wanting to take another look.
Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there. And if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man at second. Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds. The 2-2 on the way. Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Gorman throws on to first, and that will end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. That one fouled off. 0-1.
That's a ball. Outside, that's a ball.
Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Struck out swinging his first time. Comes up empty.
That's outside.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Two on the way. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That one is foul, and he'll see another. That's outside. Ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
In the air, out towards left center, and that's the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Yadier Arenamo.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level. Well, these Rays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That's ball 2.
Missed with a changeup. Yeah, that's ball 2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Aye.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Yandy Diaz now 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and missed. Throw down to second. There in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. That's in there. Strike 1. Chopper right side. And that chance handled. Tags the runner. Double play.
He's out.
What a quick killing to end the inning. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. A little out front there as he swings through it. Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Mason Engler, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Grove warming up as well. Way inside. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
2 down, nobody on. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now. Popped up, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So up next, Cedric Mullins. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1.
0-1.
Bunting for a hit. Bare hand grab. Not in
No,
time.
he's safe.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder,
Nice job picking out a spot to put the bunt down there.
Hey!
Mullins on at first, nobody out. And that's
That's a ball.
down and away.
Ball! That's down.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. Still slings it to second, and no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second, no outs here on opening day. Outside.
Ball, that's outside.
Ball one. Slow roller to first. Burleson. Here's Wynn for one. Back to first. Not in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Now it's the shortstop, Carson Williams. Hit on the ground, might be two. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Back now for the bottom of the sixth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Engler.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss as he was late. Swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Out to center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that is back here at Busch Stadium. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. New arm out of the bullpen, Andre Palante.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball in.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Next
Yep,
pitch
that
is
ball went out.
outside. This one in the air, center field. Scott under it. One up, one down.
All one. Hey!
Palante measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Right side,
No,
and
that's
it
foul.
goes just foul. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jonathan Aranda. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
That's a hit, and that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Aranda, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Slings to first, inning over. Bottom of the 7th, and now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Nope. Outside.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The Rays trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. And the Rays manager.
For Tampa Bay.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays. Garrett Clevenger.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball. Down.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Almost got him. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Hey!
And that skips in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is
Ball
raised
3.
right here.
Check swing, he held up, and the count is 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Manager out of the dugout. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, JoJo Romero, getting ready to make his season debut.
Hey!
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. One out man at first. Ryan Valade the next to hit. 1 for 3.
Oh, that's low.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here in St. Louis and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. Swings through that one for strike 1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Brian Baker, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Kimbrel also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. Oh, that got him.
That ball hit him.
And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning.
Left fielder,
Substitution being made at first, and pinch running for St. Louis. Number 7 opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And And the tying run is now in scoring position. Way out front for strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Tying run at second base. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Puts a bunt down, right side, and a foul ball. So the tying run at second, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Puts a bunt down. Grabs it barehanded, over to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Fair ball. Runner around third. He comes across to score, and the Cardinals tie it up as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Cardinals going with a pinch runner, Thomas Sajazi. And up next, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Clevenger won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in. Craig Kimbrell takes over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one. At a time to try to get out of this.
Not even close there. And that is ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Hard ground ball for a base stop. One runs in. Here's the throw. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Pedro Pages next up for the Cardinals. Fouled off. He was late. Tap foul at the plate. Still only one out here in the inning. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. That one missed. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. He's 1 for 3. Picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's off a little bit with that first knock out of the way, though.
2 on, 2 outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That one way inside. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Got to be happy with this one. Second hit in his MLB debut. And most guys are happy just to get that first hit out of the way, but he looks like he can hang at this level.
In the air to left center. Simpson settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Through 8 full, the Cardinals out front here 5-2. Last chance for the Rays coming up. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. Swanson on to try and close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. Drag bunt back towards the mound. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. One out, man at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Nick Fortes. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's a 1-1. Right there for a strike. And this one squirts away from the catcher. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. And now it's filled
ball
up.
3.
On the ground to third, Sajazi throws to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ball.
The Cards trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
They're down to their final strike. Arenamo thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Right through there. Got it. Ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Anybody out there still give a about me? Do you still see what they thought I could be? I gambled away all the loving I ever had, and my cheap one-night romance and always turned bad. Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're getting along without me, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'll go back to doing that voodoo lock dog and do so well. Sing a little rock and roll music, raise a little honky tonk. Oh, everybody seems to think I've changed since I quit. Dropped all my bad habits and started back thinking. When I jump off the wagon, honey, would you catch my fall? If I hollered out your name, would you hear me call? Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They on, but